kilobytes per second. Red, yellow, green. Cool. I think we are live, guys. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm excited for this one. These are actually pretty fire. First and foremost, happy Friday. Good morning. If it's still morning on your side of the world. And yeah. So here we go, guys. Let's get it. Always making your guys' weekend here with the awesome fire giveaways. And say no more, man. Look at these. Look at these. These are so awesome. I love them. I love them. The 3M. The 3M reflective material. I don't know if it's technically 3M, but it's just the reflective material on it is just awesome. I love it. I love it. And then that blue. Looking at them, and I look at them from different angles. I always look at them from different angles, and I always say, hey, you know what? They resemble like some sort of like tracksuit race car. You know, like on the video, you know, I used that was a Honda Civic Si, and it was like the sports version model for that year, and that was like the sporty racing inspired model for it. So, I mean, it was blue, so that's why I used it. But yeah, I mean, I feel like it has a lot of racing, circuit elements, and it just comes off like as you would actually get in a race car and race with these. Obviously, these are not race shoes, guys. But yeah, I mean, they have that color scheme, which obviously coined the shoe, the Racer Blues. So yeah, once again, let's go over them, guys. Tongue is in leather. There is some sort of like leather, perforated leather in, I'm gonna say wolf gray, or no, I don't think it's tech gray. I think I'm just gonna say wolf gray or just gray. Nike's proprietary or Jordan proprietary gray color scheme. So yeah, I mean, I think they just complement the shoe. White laces, I would say just white laces. I don't think the blue laces, or blue laces for that matter, would look good in this shoe, but that's just my opinion. These don't come with an extra pair of laces, no hang tag on them either. So, but yeah, so just plain simple, and that's all you get. I mean, you get the box, and you also get the pair of sneakers. They're already laced up. The laces, I'm gonna say they're in raw cotton, because they're not really minty white per se. They're kind of like an off-whitish, like I'm gonna say creamish color. I'm not sure if my eyes are playing tricks on me, but that's what I see. They're just kind of like a raw cotton, and they might fray easy, but you guys can always change them out or swap them out. Doesn't really matter. But anyway, let's check the comments right now to see who's jumping in. I'm gonna be doing. Give me a sec. I'm gonna be doing. Let me see. I'm gonna be doing the Instagram, sending it. SBC, what's up? Yeah. So yeah, I will be doing the Instagram thing right now. So yeah, bear with me. So let me see if I even went live. Hey, what's good, Dominic? I went to the wrong stream. My bad. Oh man, I can't with myself sometimes. Yeah, so I think we're live right now. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, let's handle the Instagram and everything else. The next giveaway will drop today, and that's right after the stream. So that will be great. And that one is a little more intricate to enter. So please, guys, follow instructions. I will say you will need an Instagram or a Twitter handle. So make sure that you just make one, or because that's just going to be strictly for Instagram followers and Twitter followers as well, one or the other. So yeah, just make sure that you read the instructions on how to enter, and just report back, because you will have to report back obviously to the channel. And yeah, but I will include everything when I release the video, and it's a pretty cool shoe. The color scheme is one of my favorites because I really like bright, like poppy colors and stuff. So that would be pretty cool. So let me see here. Okay. Alright, bear with me, guys. It's just that I have to get the link. It doesn't go live until I actually go live, so I want to make sure that everybody from Instagram jumps in here or knows that we went live, so we get a little more engagement here. So give me 1 sec. Cool. Alrighty. Yeah. Let me know what's up, guys. Anything new? Did you guys get any, copped anything on the sneakers app today? I mean, what's up? I haven't seen any. I might be wrong, but Yeezy, not too much movement there. I know the slides are, popular right now, but we'll see. And then those the RNNRs, those are popular right now, and I've seen pictures that a certain retailer has replicas or different kind of things. So yeah, it's really wild. So let me check here. Add a story. Cool. Almost there, guys. Almost there. Bear with me. There we go. Got the link. Oh, this doesn't look good. I'm trying to add something like a little Giphy to the story, and it's like white on white, so. Okay, there it is. That's better. Alright, and so let's do the swipe up. I'm like obsessed with the swipe up right now. Yeah, so cool. There we go. Lots of cool stuff going on an adventure this weekend, and I will report you guys, and that'll be really cool just to get a little more content for y'all. So that would be good. Let's see. First things first. Let's see. I'm gonna put something on the stream chat right now. So. There we go. Some quality control stuff. Let me see. Let me check. Let's have a look. Look. Takes a little while. Oh. All right. Almost there. Almost there. Gosh, I don't know why, but yeah, it's taking a little while. I'm just gonna monitor this to see if it actually goes through. Oh, cool! It went through. So Instagram, that'd be awesome if you guys can join. Um, yeah, this sneaker, pebbled leather. I thought it was smooth leather throughout. The upper is actually in pebbled leather. So the pebbled leather is, there's a texture to it, almost kind of like your skin. If you magnify your skin and just kind of look at it, there's kind of like a pebbling effect, or kind of like a not a cracking effect. Because I mean, I don't know what to describe your skin, but like it resembles that pattern for the sneaker, and I feel like it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So the blue really gives it a hit of contrast, but not too much, where it's like in black and white. It's just right. I feel like it's blue. Obviously, blue is a cool color, and it just really works out with either neutrals or other cool colors as far as a fit goes. Primarily white, so I always see primarily white shoes as a summer sneaker. Like I always see that they are just summer sneakers. They reflect off the sun. They're not really, they just feel like they're like very cool and, just like all around like a good summer sneaker. So I feel like these with shorts would do good. I mean, even during winter, I mean, they might, but yeah, when you collect the sneakers and you have different fits for them, and you just kind of experiment with what you want to wear during the winter, during the summer. I know that when I wear my sneakers, I usually don't try to wear any leather or all leather during the summer, unless it has perforations or unless I'm wearing them with shorts. Then yeah, I usually try to wear like something that's maybe suede and has a lot of mesh. But then during the winter, I like to put on my like all leather sneakers, and maybe like mids or high tops when it comes to winter. So yeah, I mean, that's a really cool color scheme. I really like it. One lucky winner, you guys. This one's going to be easy. You guys can always jump in and subscribe, add your Instagram or Twitter handle, and you guys are in. I will make it very intricate, or not very intricate, but like just a little more complicated. If you catch my drift on the next one, you will need a Twitter and an Instagram handle for that. So make sure you guys go ahead and make an account right now, and then I will drop it, and now I will drop the instructions on the video. So good luck to everybody on that, and good luck to the lucky winner being picked in the next, in the next 45 minutes or so. Sillies. Oh man. Hey, you know what? Your odds are still pretty good, but we are growing. And I want to just take time to thank you guys for, helping us, grow. We broke 700 subscribers earlier this week, and we're steadily just climbing up in subscribers. I want to have more content for you guys. Actually, I have something for this weekend, which I'm compiling, and that's just gonna like work out, and with the whole content thing. So yeah. So here it is. I mean, what do you guys think about this reflective? I mean, I want to see the stream comments. Like, what do you guys think about the reflective, I guess, reverse elephant print? I mean, looking at it, it doesn't, it almost like looks like marble, but I know it's elephant print. It's just reversed. What do you guys think? And I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, because it doesn't really quite come off as reflective, but it's still pretty. Yeah, I mean, even like they did a really good job with the reflective material not coming off as reflective. Just when the right amount of light hits it, it just hits. Like it just pops. So yeah, I feel like they did a good job with that, and just not coming off with it as like overwhelming, because sometimes you can tell, like some 3 labs or the Lava Jordans, I know one of them is fully reflective, and you can tell it's reflective. But this one is just like, okay, that's reverse or that's elephant print. I mean, that to me is reverse, and I feel like I love that they flipped it. They flipped the how it usually is, kind of like an inverse elephant print. So that's always cool. Hey, what's up, Unwheezy, Mike, Dominic? Yeah, it's subtle. I feel like it's very subtle, man. It's it I mean to the naked. I mean, right now they're being a little overblown because of the lights, but when it's you know when it's just worn, it almost looks like it's not even print. It looks like it's just dark gray or like a graphite gray. So it really complements it. It's just like very subtle. All white shoes, they're dope. Like all white shoes. I mean, I feel like everybody should just have an all white shoes. I do. I had a pair of Air Maxes and also a pair of Vans. Just to walk around all white. And yeah, I think everybody needs an all white pair of shoes. But you also need a sneaker or a shoe that's light and it's subtle at the same time, just so it really goes with those summer fits that you might want to rock. Definitely, rock don't stock for sure. These are gonna be a classic, and I believe that the reflective thing is just a cherry on top of these. So let me see what we have in here. So doing the laces, yeah, it's like raw cotton. It's just raw. There's not a I don't know if they coat sometimes they coat laces with like wax. I know to make them a little more of a durable, but these are just like very, yeah, they look like they're gonna be fraying pretty quick. But I mean that's the OG style right there. That's like original. I mean you can kind of tell that they're a little frayed right now. But I'll try to be careful and send them out to the lucky winner today. I do have my list. So yeah, so from this point forward, I am going to make it just a little more complicated, just so we get a little more traffic in here, and really see who really is watching the channel, and if you guys are supporting, and there's going to be just tailored giveaways for people that follow us on specific platforms. So with that said, I'm thinking about resetting the whole the winner thing. Just because it's gonna be I'm gonna go about it differently. So I think it's safe to say that I will reset like all the previous winners, and if they're able to be on point, then yeah, just to get you guys to be retained and engaged with the channel a little more, and let me know, guys. I mean, I get like some DMs here and there, but if you guys can just jump on a stream chat and then let me know what you guys want to see, then yeah, I'll be more than glad to go ahead and try to get those things. I'm going to go out in the field this weekend, actually. There's going to be a sneaker shop. Well, they already opened, but I'm going to get some footage of the grand opening, which is this Saturday. And so, yeah, I'm going to be there. I'm actually just going to go as a customer and then just kind of like see and give you guys kind of like a POV of what it's like, like, a grand opening sneaker shop. I believe they're going to have some prizes and raffles themselves as well. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe, I have a stroke of luck and I get some sneakers there myself, because, yeah, it's nice to have free sneakers, right? So with that said, guys, 10 minutes before 12, and then I'm going to do the drawing at 12:30 on the dot. So if you guys are joining and you guys don't know what's going on, we're giving this pair of Racer Blue 4s. I'm sorry, 3s. Excuse me. We have another video for 4s. But yeah, we have these Racer Blue 3s up for grabs, completely free, if you guys are subscribed to the channel and leave a comment below, either your Instagram or Twitter handle, and you guys are in. And that's the easiest giveaway I'm going to make you guys. And yeah, that's because you guys have been really supportive. I've been seeing the comments. I read each and every one of your comments, and thank you all for the good vibes that you guys are sending out. So I really appreciate you guys for that. So, and that's why I'm doing this. So to get into specifics, if anybody's curious, these are size 10, US size men's 10. The SKU number for them is C as in cat, T as in Tom, 8232-145. So the model is a CT, and I know Jordan and Nike changed their SKU numbers. I know they're primarily, or for the most part, they're pretty new if they have or included letters in front of their SKUs. I know it's been quite a few years that they changed their SKU, because I get it, they don't want to recycle SKU numbers. Yeah, so you can tell which ones are like fairly new. I don't know if you guys knew this. I mean, mostly like sneakerheads know, but the actual tag inside the sneaker tells you when the sneaker was manufactured, give or take. And so this one has two different dates. This one has January 20th of 2021, and then April 13th of 2021. So yeah, brand new sneaker. I mean, April, May, June, July. So yeah, I mean, these sneakers were made about 4 to 5 months ago, like manufactured. Hey, what's up, big boss? Where's Karen? What is up? I know, I'm big boss. I'm working towards that, man, and that's why I want to get a little more out there, and then just be able to blow the channel up a little more, just so I can get to a point where I can accommodate every one of you guys' sizes. Yeah, I actually do get these on foot, and so I do need them on my size, just for the reviews and the unboxings. But yeah, I'm gonna just kind of have that as a segment. I'm looking into actually getting more content where I actually go and give you guys either a POV or a tutorial or something else like that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's up, Becky? Thank you so much. Yeah, so there you go. Becky, if you can tell your son, subscribe and comment below, or Twitter or Instagram, or it is. And if you get them, I will definitely ship them out to you as well. So yeah, that's what it is with these Jordans. But yeah, right now I'm just getting them size 10 if I'm able to get them in a size 10, 9.5 if I'm able to squeeze in them, and 10.5. I'll just either wear really thick socks just to accommodate them, because I do want to get a feel for how they feel, the functionality. They are basketball shoes, so I would expect them to be a little comfortable and just functional, for that matter. So I think that, I mean, this one is totally on point, or where it needs to be. The leather, I mean, and I always give it a little smell. This one doesn't really quite have that new car smell, but it also doesn't smell synthetic. So, I mean, it's just like, I don't know what it is, if they use different kind of leathers over at Jordan, but yeah, this one it doesn't have a faint. It's just very neutral, I guess, the smell. What's up, David? Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah, some fakes, and I have done it. I actually, fun fact, I also used to authenticate here and there, and I would look for every little thing. Like, even when I buy sneakers, and I've mentioned this in the stream, I just look at the shoe, for inconsistencies, because yeah, sometimes even directly from Nike, they have a little, little inconsistencies here and there. Maybe something that kind of slid under quality control. But Jordan, to be honest, the templates that they're using and the quality control that they're going about right now is really good. I haven't found any inconsistencies. I haven't found any miss stitching. All the stitching is pretty much on point. It's really straight. And it just, the quality is just there. And I know I mentioned that a lot, but with Jordans. And I wish, well, not a lot of Air Maxes have released, and I know that's more towards like March, because Air Max Day. But some Air Maxes, it's just the quality control has gone down a little bit. And I get it, Nike just focuses on the hottest models, and although I would love that, Air Max would be really hot. They are really hot in Europe, but as far as the US, it's like hands down, it's just Jordan and perhaps the Nike cross trainers and the runners. And yeah, that's everything as far as quality control is focused on right now. So not a lot of Air Maxes, to be honest. Like, I went on the website and there's not a lot of colorways per se. So I understand. I mean, from a business standpoint, you have to keep up with the times and what supply and demand is right now, and that just dictates the way you want to go about, your stuff. But I mean, it's still good quality. It's still, leather, quality suedes and stuff. But Jordan, hands down, I feel like they're doing a really good job. I actually have, and maybe I'll make a video of that too. I have a pair of 1999 Jordan 4s in bread colorway, and oh my gosh, they are kind of falling apart. And they're totally different. Like the cut on the mud guard, the lace guard, the tongue, the mesh that is inside of the lace guard. It's completely different. I don't know if it's due to time that it got really thin, but it's really it's different than the ones they manufacture now. And I would actually say that the ones they manufacture now are more quality than the ones back from 1999 or 2000. The manufacturer says it's like 1999, but they might have been released in 2000, I believe. Don't quote me on that, but I still have the original box, and I will make a video on that. It's just very interesting to see, and they're dead stock as well, so no one's worn them, and I would not suggest anybody wearing them. I will not be putting them on because I feel like that midsole is just gonna go. That midsole is just gonna go at any given moment. And hey, what's up? I'm announcing it at 12:30, so you have exactly half an hour from now. Yeah. Yeah, totally. Yeah, so inconsistencies. That's quite a big word. And you know what? A lot of people beat us up, Californians, right? That we slur our words and we're lazy to speak, but I beg to differ. I try to have some sort of a, non-lazy verbatim in my vocabulary here, so. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one, Becky. That's a good one. I love. I'm not afraid to wear pink. I'll wear pink. With like black. But if it's like soft, pink, like let's say pastels and stuff, then I'll probably pass on that one. But we'll see. I mean, I think as pastelish as I go was with the Air Max 1 Have a Nike Day, and that's pretty pastel. But I like really contrasty shoelaces. Or laces. I either went black, and I didn't use the purple ones they provided. I used the black ones, or I kind of like vary on white, black, or dark color just to give it contrast, so it's not too pastel. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, these for sure have again the same amount of contrast. The reflective material is super low pro. It's low key, where you can't really tell. That it is. And I didn't even know until I actually read up on them. And I take it that it's because it has texture throughout the mudguard. If you guys can see, it's not smooth. It's like textured. So yeah, I think that's the reason being. It's not quite straight. I believe if it was just smooth, like maybe like this panel right here, then it would like be very evident that it was reflective material, or it is. It's just very. I guess it's like sprayed on there. I don't know if that's even possible. I'm not sure, and I'm not sure Nike kind of has a blueprint on how they do their stuff or their designs, but. Just looking at it, it just kind of gets my gears turning. And I am going to say that they probably lay the reflective over. They paint it over with black. Yeah, this is black. And then they sand it down. And then they add the the elephant print pattern. Which, man, if that's done by hand, I really wish it's not, because that would be very intricate and very hard to do. So it's all machined. I'm sure. I mean, you have to. I'm not sure on specifics on how many pairs they released of these, but I'm sure it's like thousands. But yeah, that's what it looks, and that's how I actually would have done it, to be honest. So yeah, and I mean, you know, you can do anything with materials. I mean, leather is pretty pliable, so pretty cool. Yeah, David, we didn't announce anything. It's usually just kind of sneaker talk here and there. 12:30, I will announce the winner. So I'm going based on comments on the Instagram comments and subscriptions. So if you haven't done so and you're here, please subscribe and just drop a comment, whether, you know, it's your favorite, what's your favorite part of the sneaker, and add your Instagram and Twitter handle, and that's the way to go about it. So you guys have a little less than half an hour to go, and yeah, good luck to everybody and everyone. So yeah, but yeah, very cool shoe, totally. The air and the back, it's pretty cool. Racer blue. Right. Had I done it with a different color, is it too much blue? No, I don't think so. Definitely a Dodger fan colorway for sure. Anybody that's from LA out there, you know, yeah, totally rock these at a Dodgers game. LA Dodger. Yeah, so make sure you don't dodge this one and get your entry in, guys. It's very simple. It's gonna just get a little harder from this point forward. So you guys, yeah, this one's gonna be very easy to get. And yeah, so let's check out what is popping with these. Here, let me refresh this. I don't know, did you guys notice that StockX changed their layout? It used to be the pick of the sneaker, and then they would have the pricing on top, and then the bottom they have a brief write-up on it. But now the pricing is on the right, and then there's a smaller picture of the sneaker on the left, and then the size, there's a drop-down menu on the sides. So let me check right now. All right, cool. Yeah, so yeah, StockX. This is their new layout, I guess. So it's now, you know, they have the name here versus, you know, have it be on top in bold, and then they used to have a picture. So you still have the full 360 view of the sneaker. These are actually pretty dope, I'm not gonna lie. And then they have the size drop-down menu with the pricing here. Not bad. These are actually cool. I'm not gonna lie. Yep, so size 10, we're going for $224. $224. What are retail at? Like $190. So not too bad. Not too bad. They're still grabbable, right? So yeah. Yeah, so David P. It matches with almost anything. Yeah, I agree. These match with anything cool, whether you want to go neutral or you want to go cool on it. Not sure. I mean, you can probably pretty much wear anything, to be honest. You can wear whatever you want with these. Yeah, but these are actually pretty low key. Pretty low pro, and they're gonna match with, you know, absolutely anything. I just love that they have a lot of neutrals, a lot of neutral colors. The lining too. The lining is in. I'm really curious what it is. It's like wolf gray, tech gray, just gray. I know there's different, like 100 different grays for Nike and Jordan. But yeah, the midsole and the outsole, that same gray. Varies a little bit. I feel like it's a little darker on the upper here rather than the actual outsole. And then there's stars, and then right here that pivot point is in racer blue. So that's cool. And then that Jordan slogan, racer blue as well. The laces, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence with the laces. I know they're trying to go for the old school, and that's why the laces were very basic. The laces are, 100% cotton, which is there's something wrong with that. But these, if you get them wet, even if you I feel like if you breathe on them wrong, they're just gonna get dirty. But I mean, laces are really easy to clean. So what I do, I usually get a little cup, there's the red Solo cup, and I just throw it in there with a little bit of bleach and a little bit of OxyClean or something, and I just leave them dip there for an hour, and they're just crispy clean back. But these, not too much wear and tear, but laces are so cheap. You can get laces for about a couple bucks or something, and even a better quality. As far as specific sizing, because I know there's different lace sizes. I think these are a 52-inch or 54. I'm not sure. I just know laces for the Air Maxes, but I don't think these are too long. This is not quite a kind of like a Jordan 1. I know Jordan 1s are very long. Just different high top Jordans have different type of laces. I'm sure you can Google specific lace sizes and just find the right length for these. So very cool, very cool. So yeah, you guys. Yeah, we're about 20 minutes before we do the announcement. What did you guys do? Did you guys get a W on the Sneakers app? Let's see what dropped. Let me see what dropped this morning. And I haven't even checked, to be honest, because nothing really piqued my interest. Not even the LeBrons. Cool, they're announcing a lot of things. Undercover is releasing a Gym Red Dunk 85. The Dunk Lows, man, they are just on fire with the releases. They're releasing every single colorway under the sun for the Dunk Lows, and I think that's pretty cool. We're going to do an unboxing on Unreleased, so stay tuned for that one today, you guys. The Electro Orange releases tomorrow. What do you guys think about that? I feel like it's got a little bit, the collar has a little bit of the silver toes, but with a contrasty black and then an orange. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's the orange that takes away from the actual upper collar, because to me they kind of seem like they're a mid rather than a high. So I'm not sure how I feel about those. But if we're able to get them and review them, then yeah, by all means. Speaking of Air Max, Air Tune Max, what do you guys think about that one? It kind of resembles that dad shoe. I forgot what it's called. The dad Nike shoe. It's like a trainer. It's like a very old school trainer from the 90s. It kind of resembles that, but with an air bubble. The free runs, cool. There's always going to be a market, and like I said, supply and demand. There's always going to be a market for cross chainers and runners. They're not going to go away anywhere. I mean, people actually like to, some people like to actually wear them because they're comfortable and they train in them. And by all means, yeah, that's why sneakers primarily were made, because they're basketball shoes, they're training shoes, they're running shoes, they're track and field shoes. The waffle trainers, super iconic, but they're meant to be in the track, and that's why they have the waffle outsole, just so you get traction and stuff. So, but with that said, there's always going to be a market for trainers and runners. As far as Nike goes, I don't run in my Air Maxes, and they are technically a running shoe, but I don't run in them. I try not to crease them and just or tiptoe or anything like that. I'm very careful with them, but yeah. I guess to each their own, I just it's just that, yeah, they are kind of an investment because they are not cheap shoes. So that's what it is. Yeah. Yeah, the Hyper Royal, man. Yeah, the Hyper Royals. Yeah, and that's what it is. That's why I believe they StockX chose the name, because it's kind of like a stock market for sneakers. Like they go up and down, and believe me, believe me when I say this. Like the most upsetting thing is having to pay resale, and then they drop below retail, or you pay resale and then they re-release again, and then they're readily available to everybody, where if they're not too exclusive, and they made a ton of pairs. And that happened to one of the Yeezys that I own, and that's the only Yeezy that I own, so I was very upset when I saw that. Yeah, there you go, David. Yeah, the resellers, yeah, man, they made it really hard. um, I mean, the very sought after ones, Nike's still doing the first come, first serve, but I feel like they do it and they're based on whether they know they're not going to sell out, then they don't do the drawing thing. But for these and for Jordan 1s, or even retros for that matter, I believe that they're doing the drawing and also the exclusive access, which I never hit because. And I have my notifications on too. I don't know what's going on. Maybe my iOS version is not updated or whatever, but they always, or I always check it rather. And then when the notification goes off, I go to get exclusive access, and the access is closed, or it's not available anymore, or I'm too far from where I need to be to get exclusive access. Where when they do the whole Nike locker, I believe it's called, and it's very upsetting. And then just L after L. Sorry it didn't work out this time. It's like very, very frustrating. But, it's not like right now I have anything really under my radar. There are some cool colorways. I might even contemplate getting some sixes. Sixes, they're releasing really cool color schemes. I like stuff that's really out there. I like neons, I like darks, I like contrast. White shoes, I'm fond of, but like if I have one pair, and I do have one pair of Air Maxes that are all white, and I just kind of swap out the laces. Where if I want to go for a mile, I'll just keep them light gray, and if I want to go wild, I'll do like a neon orange with them, and then they still look pretty cool. They kind of look like the not the Have a Nike Day, the Just Do It's. So they kind of resemble that, and I feel like it's kind of like a I don't want to quite purchase them, so I'm just gonna fake it till I make it, in a sense. So as far as the laces go, so that's what it is. Yeah, yeah. Like I want to see a nice green, like a poison green, and this would be cool. I really like the what were they? I'm gonna look it up right now, and it's in these. It's the black. I forgot what they're called. It's in the back of my mind. It's where they have different color paneling here, and they're all black. They're in black suede or nubuck, and they have different color panels right here, like green, pink, or something like that. So I like those. I had those in my radar for a while, and but I never pulled the trigger. So I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Karen, I agree with you. I think leather just kind of will, you'll have a hard time, but you're technically running when you're playing basketball, and these were technically basketball sneakers. I know the early Jordan releases are mainly nubuck or suede and whatnot, but you also need stability when it comes to basketball sneakers. When it comes to running sneakers, I totally agree with you. They need to be in mesh, or they need to be in nylon, or a light material, or some sort of fabric at least, just so the breathability is there. And that's just like functionality that you get, because doing track and field or running, long distance running, yeah, you're gonna need something that is just able to accommodate the comfort on your feet. And I always say, spare no expense when it comes to your feet, or when it comes to a bed. And this is just kind of like a little rant that I always have with everybody, just conversational wise. You know, because if you think about it, when you're not laying down on your bed, you're on your feet. So spare no expense when it comes to sneakers, and spare no expense when it comes to your bed, because you're either in one or. Unless you work from home and you're always sitting down, then yeah, you probably need a good office chair and whatnot, right? So that's those are the times now, you know. That's what it's come down to. But everything's opening back up. I'm not sure if the rumors are true, but I'm thinking that they're regressing as far as like the whole the masking thing, especially here in LA County. I hear they're getting a little more stricter, back to being stricter. I'm not sure. I don't keep up with the polls and the statistics on the whole pandemic and stuff. So let's hope not. I mean, I'm very stoked for everything to open back up, and I just don't want to compromise me going to sneaker stores or consignment stores, because, you know, the whole thing, we just kind of like took 10 steps backwards from where we were last year. So let's just hope not. I hope, you know, we're staying safe out there, and we're taking precautions, and I always do, you know, and I would suggest you guys do the same thing too, just to kind of like get back to where we were, and then just get out there and just enjoy our sneakers, because it has a lot to do with, you know, the sneaker culture too. I mean, if we're not really getting out there, then yeah, I don't know how, you know, we're gonna be able to do it, unless we're just kind of stalking and not rocking. And I wear my sneakers. There's only one pair of sneakers that I know I don't wear, and it's the Atmos Elephants from the Atmos pack. But other than that, I wear all my sneakers, because that's why I bought them for. They're meant to be worn, you know. I rotate them every so often, and I feel like you kind of make them last longer that way. But if you guys think about it, and if you guys are just stocking them for years on end, let's say maybe 20 years, especially with the force that I was talking about, the breads, those are over 20 years old, and there is no way anybody's gonna get through a day wearing those. Those are just gonna fall apart. So I guess, like I said, you know, to each their own. But if you don't want to wear them and you want to keep them for 20 years and just stare at them, okay, cool. The Atmos, I actually am taking care of them. I'm keeping them in like a very well insulated. I even add silica bags just so there's no moisture, or any moisture gets in them. And I just kind of have them in a dry, cool, dark place, just so there's no UV rays that go in there. But I just, that's kind of like a conversational piece. It's kind of like a little trophy where, you know, this is this first sneaker that got me into sneakers. It was the Atmos Elephant. And yeah, maybe I went into the whole sneaker game just, you know, a little late, but that's the shoe that I like fell in love with. I mean, the elephant print and the color, and I always say that, but yeah, that's what did it for me. And I'm sure that everybody has their own story of what kind of sneaker got them into the sneaker culture and got them into collecting and just being kind of like a sneakerhead. And that's what it is. And I feel like that's the most important thing. Yeah. Yeah, David, I agree with you, man. Yeah, I mean, trying to get sneakers now. Well, they're opening everything back up, and I know there's a lot of raffles here and there. I've been seeing some Instagram posts for small consignment stores or small sneaker stores that are just starting out, and they're doing a lot of raffling thing where if you get the hit, then you're able to get them for retail, or free actually. Or just I feel like I'm the only one that's like doing it for free, but you know, like it's very easy, and times have changed, you know, and everything's just online based. But I really want to get out there again. Like I really want to wear my sneakers. I really want to just, you know, get some rays sometimes, and then just, you know, be able to make content out there versus, you know, just here. You know, right here it's more of a research kind of thing for you guys. If I can get them firsthand, and if I can give you guys a sneak peek of the materials and everything, and give them away in the process, then why not, right? But I also want to be able to get out there and, you know, do this again where, you know, you camp out a little bit, you know, you get in line, you know, you just kind of get that feeling, that, you know, that excitement about actually having to line up and maybe getting a hit, and then just walking out, and then just having that satisfaction when they bring you up at retail versus resale. That's just something that's a little priceless. and I feel like that just is something that's worth doing, and that's what I want to do. Yeah, and yeah, unfortunately, that's what it's come to, and I can't see uh, the the bigger percentage of people using bots actually wearing the sneakers versus the percentage of the amount of people using bots for reselling purposes. You know what I'm saying? And but that's the thing with that. That's the rule of thumb, I guess, with supply and demand. Like, there's always going to be, you know, not to use any terms, but like I guess scalpers. And that's the same thing. You get something and then just resell it, which I guess it's cool, from a business standpoint, but as far as someone that really wants to enjoy the culture and have a chance to get these sneakers at retail, which they're already up there in price, in my opinion. Yeah, I know it's quality. They're quality. It's leather, but sometimes it comes at a hefty cost, and I'm gonna be honest when it comes to the pricing on these. I know that sometimes the price tag it's pretty out there, you know. But I know, like I said, times have changed, cost of living. There's a lot of factors that, yeah, I factor in, and yeah, Nike has to stay in business, and I understand, and I can be understanding of that. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of ways to go about it, and I love. That's why one thing I love about social media, you're able to learn something new, at least something new every single day. And that's what I love about the internet. And I feel like we need to take advantage of that. There's a lot of content out there for the taking now. Not all the content is vouchable for, so one has to be careful. But if you're in the forte, yeah, do your own research, and that's what I always tell my friends or my personal friends. Do your own research on what you need to do. Don't just take everyone seriously for what they're preaching or whatever. Take everything with a grain of salt, do your research, and then determine, and maybe even find a medium. Okay, you said this, but I researched that. So if I can meet halfway, I'll make my own decision and my own discretion on, whatever the information is. And like I said, it's, with me, it was like more of a trial and error, especially when it came to cleaning sneakers. When I clean my sneakers, obviously, chlorine, I already knew that from a young age. Because I did the whole chlorine thing, and I'm like, why? Why are my white sneakers turning yellow? So I started experimenting with like different solutions and soaps and whatnot, and something that worked out for me. And I will do a tutorial on this. Is certain wipes, for cosmetics, and that really works out. Also, I experimented with a product that is meant for cleaning car seats, like leather car seats, and it conditions them too. And so it's like, okay, leather car seats, leather shoes, or leather sneakers, same principle. The leather is going to be the same, and it's something that I thought of and I put my mindset on is that leather is kind of like our skin. Sometimes we need to put some lotion on just to keep it hydrated. It's the same thing with skin. I mean, with leather, it's you, in a sense, need to keep it hydrated, because guess what? If it gets dry, it'll start cracking, and it's not like this leather is going to hydrate itself ever, because it's not a living organ like our bodies are. So yeah, this needs to be hydrated to a certain extent, not too much, because you also don't want to ruin it like that. But yeah, it's very important. 3 minutes, you guys. I'm gonna get everything ready for the giveaway. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I guess it's safe to say that start getting your Lucky Charms out, so we are able to run this and are able to pick a winner and vouch to see if they are gonna make the cut for it. So let's go ahead and do this. Yeah, yeah, I'll definitely I'll check everything. So yeah, I have a board here. Unfortunately, I can't show you guys the back end on this, but I will show you guys the actual random picker. So let me go ahead and do that. So 50. Let's see if this is true. I'm setting it up to see if the random picker is actually accurate to what we need to be. So. Okay, cool. So I'm sifting through duplicate users as well, and it gives me a unique count for comments for 55. So, okay, cool. Yeah, and so I'm gonna have my work cut out for me. I am working to get some sort of like legitimate software. I mean, not that this is not legitimate, but something that really pinpoints the criteria to picking the winners. And it is an app, and so I'm gonna start using that, and that's just gonna filter throughout every single one of the criteria that we put for the giveaways, and it will make sure that everything is met. So yeah, with that said, it's not going to be as easy, to actually get these. Yeah. Not for this one. The next giveaway, you will need an IG or a Twitter handle, because I am going to put the instructions there, and if you don't have one, then you're not going to know what to do. So if you don't have one, you can make one. You don't have to have any content, but you will have to have some sort of a following. Not following, but like some sort of like friends, And it's usually, I mean, it's most likely that everybody can connect, because I know you can connect through your contacts. And it's most likely that one or two or three of your contacts are going to have either Instagram or Twitter. I'm going to shoot that they're going to have either Instagram for sure. So, yeah, so I'll make sure, yeah, I saw that. There's only 47 likes, but I'll make sure that they actually liked it. So that will be something that I'll have to sift through. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the comments again. Okay, unique comments are 55. And I know some followers aren't. I know some followers don't have the public, follower count public, and I understand. But I will be asking for proof if I do run the giveaways like this again. If you can take a screenshot of that, and I'll be able to tell us that. Yeah, that's probably correct as well, Karen. I believe that it's overly treated over, and it adds a layer, and I don't think any hydration will be able to cut through that paint or solution or whatever it might be. So here we go, you guys. Good luck to everybody, and I really hope that the lucky winner does meet the criteria, because I would be totally disappointed if I missed just like. Because Janla said, just based on something that you didn't click or if you forgot to like the video. Then I would totally be a little disappointed. So let's go ahead and run it. I will go ahead and all right, let me see right here. I'm gonna get the code again just so you guys can see, and filter through duplicates, get the comments. So we still have 55. So let's go ahead and start and pick the random winner. Drum roll, please, everybody. Let's get it. Look, did it work? No, let's see. There we go. And the lucky winner is what? David P. I believe that you're in the stream right now, right? Gerald, no, man. David P, congratulations. I done everything. I hope I win this. This will be my first pair of threes. Also, the blue is my favorite color. Man, you even added the little comment there, which was not necessary. Congratulations. You know. Yeah, you said good luck to everybody. I don't know if you're ecstatic right now. But, yeah. I mean, let's just check, man. Let's just have a looky look here. Hold on, let me. I need to put you guys out of the thing. Just there you go. So let's just double check. Just you know, just to do things right. Yeah, no, but I take your word, man. But no, I still got to check. All right, David, if you can hear me right now, David, if you can hear me right now, if you can make your subscribe list for public for a bit, just so I can see. I'm not quite finding you here, dude. So I mean, I take your word, but it's just it's a little hard to sift through if you have everything just you know, on private. Yeah, no worries, man. And the comments there, and thanks for that little drop of you know, just letting me know what, you know, just a fun fact, you know, that this is gonna be your first pair of threes. But hey, you know what? This makes it all worth it, man. Like, I mean, if we can make your day, and then like this is like your first pair of threes, I take it that, you know, you probably have a collection, but you know, you don't have this. It's like super dope, you know, and that just kind of that's what makes it special, man, you know. So that's awesome. So okay, I think I got your Instagram here. All right, let me just confirm the Instagram, so I, you know, just know that I can actually reach out to you and send you the link for this. Let's see. Or hilarious. Cool. Cool, man. Found you. Looks, everything checks out, man. Right on, man. Congrats. David, congrats again, man. I mean, there you go. And then that's what I'm saying, you guys. You know, it was very, very simple to get this free pair of threes. And like I said, it's going to be a little more harder from this point forward. And yeah, you guys, cool. Awesome, bro. Yeah, if you can do that, you know, like I said, I take your word. I mean, you even like had a little sentence, and you know that's the most important thing. And hey, you guys, if you guys can just drop a line, I mean, that would actually give me a little more sense of like, hey, you guys are real. You know, you guys actually are here because you guys have a passion for it and stuff like that. Which everybody's welcome. I get it, but yeah, you know, it's like I like to have that like that give and take and engagement with our followers and subscribers. You know. So if you guys could just like, you know, just drop a line and say, hey, you know, like what do you think about this personally? And you know, I'll be like, hey, you know, like I'll be honest with you guys, and that's why I use this stream just to talk a little bit about sneakers and what you guys think, and if I can make or do more streams about that and regarding that, and just to, you know, get your guys's, you know, opinion on things. Why not? I mean, this is like personal, and this is like a community, and we just want to talk sneakers here, and that's because that's what we love, and that's what the culture is all about. You know, that unity with something that we have in common. So with that said, congratulations, David, once again. I'll go ahead and send you the link right away. And yeah, we'll send these out as soon as possible. And I don't know, I'm going based on your IG, but you're kind of close by. Well, not really. You're a few hours, but I mean, yeah. So yeah, we'll go ahead and send it. You'll probably get those pretty soon. So once again, everybody, thank you guys for joining the stream. I will release the new vid, and the instructions are on there. So take care, everybody. Have a good weekend, and see you guys in the next one. All right, peace.